Well, that's just about all the time we have, so this is Billy Joe Wright telling you next time, before you go to bed tonight, make sure you write down 3 of the most important things you need to get done tomorrow, all right? Write them down on a piece of paper, and then tomorrow, do them. We'll see y'all later. So long. Thank you, darling. It was a wonderful show. I don't know, will you show her around?
Sure thing, Billy Joe. Great show today.
Thank you, honey.
Billy Joe, very good show today.
Thank you, Miss Bellman.
As a matter of fact, all your shows have been excellent. I've been watching.
Well, thank you very much.
Very proud of you.
Excuse me, Miss Bellman. These messages came for you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Bellman, I've been wanting to thank you for giving me my first big break here, and I'll always do my best, because I really love what I'm doing. I really do. No, ma'am, I'll never let you or KVIK down. Never.
Thank you, Billy Joe. Will you excuse me, please? I have something I must take care of.
Mama?
Well, hello, sweetheart.
Hello.
What brings you here?
I brought you these papers that you left at home.
Oh, thank you very much.
I also wanted to tell you that I won't be joining you for dinner tonight.
Oh, other plans?
Mm-hmm. I'm having dinner with Grant.
Oh, hey. Oh. Billy? Okay. Oh, home sweet home, huh? At the grocery. Oh, I'm all tuckered out. Yeah. Oh, what's in there? Damn it. Oh.
You were nothing but trouble to me the whole time you were alive. Now that you're dead, you're even more trouble. What is this thing? Damn. You ready, honey? Ruby, I've been thinking about it. I don't think we should try to move Bo's body. Let's just leave it be. Eileen, we can't leave it be. You heard what Paige said. She saw me in your truck the night we dumped the body. And now Nita knows that, too. I just know somebody's going to say something. I just know it. We got no choice, Lurleen. We got to move that body before somebody puts 2 and 2 together and comes up with me. And because your truck was involved, it means you, too. Ruby, I don't think I can do it. Not again. It was bad enough the first time. He looked so weird. Lurleen, you have to do it. You know, they'll consider you an accessory to the crime. There wasn't any crime. Well, you know that, and I know that. But nobody else knows that. And we got to keep it that way. What's he going to look like now? Worse than he did before. Ruby, I'm scared. Look, Lurleen, I'm not crazy about the idea of dragging a dead body around either, but the way I see it, we don't have much choice. You mean we're going to put him in those... Well, we can't walk around with him like he's drunk now. Not in the shape he's in. Come on. Let's get out of here before we have any customers. What if we can't find the place where we dumped him? We'll know it when we see it. Come on, let's go. Oh, Ruby.
Texas. The first part of Texas is brought to you by New Formula Era, a new combination of powerful cleaners. Cleaners that will work hard on your whole wash, all concentrated into 1/4 cup.
dessert, I've made one of my apple pies. Now, Mr. Wheeler, I want you to make sure that there's some of that apple pie left when I come home tonight.
Oh, I will. I'll make very sure.
Okay. Well, I think that's everything. That's everything. This living room is a mess, but the table's nice.
Yes, it is, Vivian. You've outdone yourself. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, I wish this living room was finished. You and Mrs. Decker deserve the best. I made sure you got it.
Thank you.
Oh, the wine. I got that wine you wanted. Boy, that stuff costs a lot a bottle. You know how much that stuff costs?
Yes, I know exactly how much that stuff costs. I happen to be very fond of that stuff.
You know what I think, Mr. Wheeler? I think you're in the wrong business. I think you ought to be bottling wine, not oil. It'd make a lot more money.
Hello, Mr. Wheeler. You know, theoretically speaking, you have a point there. But statistically speaking, there really aren't that many grapes in the world. You want to see me?
Yes, Mr. Mouse. Now, listen, ordinarily, I am not accustomed to asking gentlemen out for the evening. But would you go out with me tonight?
Oh, I would like to go out with you tonight, Vivian. I'd like that very
Please
much.
don't get any ideas in your head. It's just that I think Mr. Wheeler ought to have a little privacy for his special dinner tonight.
Oh.
Oh. I wouldn't have asked you out if I didn't like you.
Oh. Well, to tell you the truth, I was thinking about asking you out anyway.
Oh!
It'll work out perfectly.
Were you really going to ask me out?
Yes, I was thinking about it.
Well, where were you thinking about taking me?
Well, that's why I didn't ask you out yet, because I didn't know where we should go.
Well, don't worry about that, because I know the perfect place.
Oh.
But you can't go there in your chauffeur's uniform.
I can't.
Uh-uh.
What should I wear?
A plaid shirt.
A plaid shirt. I don't think I have a plaid shirt.
Oh, you gotta have a plaid shirt. We can stop and buy you one on the way there.
Oh, sounds exciting.
Mr. Wheeler.
Yes?
John and I have arranged to be out of your way most of this evening, and Mr. Mark's going to be gone, but I'm not sure about Miss Brett.
Oh, I think that Brett will probably be out most of the evening.
Okay. Toodaloo.
Well, so, tell me about this place, Vivian.
I need some money.
Hush money? A gift to a secret lover?
Mark.
No matter. The Bank of Wheeler is now open. Tell me, do you have any collateral? Okay, I guess your credit's good here. As long as it's not for a new yacht or something.
No, it's not to buy anything. It's...
Go on.
I can't.
You won't.
No, I can't. I really can't discuss this, Mark. Look, it's got to be just between you and me. No questions asked.
None.
None. Look, I'm really sorry that I have to do this, but I don't have much money saved up. I haven't worked in a while. And I don't want to go to Dad about it.
Because Dad would ask too many questions.
Exactly.
Say no more. I think your credit's good here. You should be able to get this cash downstairs. If you hurry.
Thanks. It's blank.
Fill in the amount. Let me know later how much.
Oh, this is really going to help me out. You are terrific, you know that?
That's what they all say.
Were you good boy today? Your sweater off. Give me your sweater. Yeah. Let's go close the door. Let's go close the door. Here we
Excuse
go.
me.
Oh.
Look, I'm sorry to startle you.
What you did? May I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a friend of mine, Bo Baker.
Bo Baker. Well, you must have the wrong apartment.
No, somebody gave me this address here.
Well, they gave you the wrong address. There's no Bo Baker here. Why don't you try the super?
Well, are you sure that you don't know him?
No, I don't know him. I'm sure.
Well, look, maybe if he's not a friend, did he ever do work in your apartment?
No, I don't know the man at all. Listen,
Look,
why
miss,
do you
it's very important that I find Bo Baker.
I don't know who this man is. Now, please, I have to take care of my baby. Excuse me.
Looking for an in-home pregnancy test? Predictor.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I know you and Grant will have a good time tonight.
I'm sure we will.
Well, you don't sound all that happy about it.
Oh, I'm happy. It's just been One of those days, you know?
You want to talk about it?
Nothing to talk about, Mom.
Rena, honey, I'm your mother. I know when you have something on your mind. Now, come on, what is it?
Justin Marshall.
Oh,
I don't know what it is, Mama, but something always happens, and I let it get to me.
I thought you'd gotten Justin out of your
Well, I
system.
thought so, too, but I guess it's deeper inside of me than I realized.
Oh, you can't let this rule your life.
You're absolutely right, and it won't.
Are you sure? Because you shouldn't let it spoil your evening with Grant.
I'm untouchable, remember?
Good.
I better get going if I'm going to change my clothes and get there on time. Can I give you a lift?
No, thank you, honey. I have a few things here I have to take care of.
You're not working too hard, are you?
No, I thrive on hard work.
I must inherit that trait from you. Goodbye.
Bye, sweetheart. You have a good time tonight.
Okay.
Marlene, you haven't said 2 words since we left Houston. What do you want me to say? I can't think of anything.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking this whole thing is my fault, right? I knew it. Look, I couldn't help it that Bo died in our room, could I?
You should have called the police, Ruby.
The police? Lurleen, do you know what the police would have done?
We wouldn't be where we are now.
That's right, we wouldn't. Because your partner here would be in jail.
We're both going to end up in jail. I just know it.
Lurleen, nobody is going to end up in jail as long as we stick to my plan and keep calm.
We did follow your plan before, and look where we are now.
I can't help it, Lurleen. I am doing the best I can. You know, I don't have all these plans stored up in my head. I don't think like some criminal.
I don't want to argue, Ruby.
Fine. I don't either. Look, this time, we'll take Bo clear to the other side of Houston. That way, when they find the body, there's no way they can connect it with us. And I know the perfect place to dump it. Okay?
I was just thinking about something.
What, honey?
I was remembering the first time that you and me met and became friends. And you promised me this new, exciting life in Houston. I never dreamed this is what you were talking about.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah, except they didn't get the money.
Well, they weren't closed, were they?
No, there's some rule about blank checks. You have to countersign something or other.
That's a scientist explanation if I ever heard one.
Well, that's how they explained it to me. Anyway, they're waiting. Do you mind?
Anything, my dear? Hey, Ricky, how you doing?
Mark. Brett?
Hello, Ricky.
Fred, I'll meet you downstairs.
Yeah, I'll be there in a couple minutes. Well, I guess I sort of owe you an apology.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm sorry this place is in such a mess.
Oh, I don't care. Can we sit by the fireplace?
Sure can. I don't know how clean these boxes are.
It's not important. Thank you. You know, we were talking earlier this afternoon about what is important.
This is important. This and my work.
Rena, I don't understand this vendetta between you and Justin.
Goes back to our childhood. We've always been competitive.
Well, there's a difference between competition and obsession.
It's not an obsession.
Well, whatever it is, it's much, much too intense. Have you and Justin ever been close?
We were at one time. Justin, Max, and I, we all grew up together.
Well, then, does this competition have anything to do with your husband?
Not really.
Oh. You are breathtakingly beautiful. What made you go into business life?
Oh, when my husband died, I thought I had an opportunity to do more with my life.
Why the oil business? Any particular reason?
Mm-hmm. Because of my daddy. I thought it was about time I'd become the daughter that my daddy wanted me to
Don't
be.
tell me that you went to work in order to fulfill your father's wishes.
No, to fulfill myself as a woman.
How's it going?
Not bad. Would you like some more wine? Some cheese?
Don't you make a move. Unless it's toward me.
Well, I'm home.
Oh, hi, honey.
How you doing, doll baby? Huh? Hey there, buddy. Come here. Come play with my favorite son.
Got a carrot. Got a carrot.
Oh.
He's a little rabbit. How was your day?
Oh, honey, it was bare, pure and simple, I tell you.
Yeah?
I don't think people realize how difficult it is to be a TV star, how much hard work it is. But Vicki Bellman, she did see part of the show,
Yeah?
and she said she really liked my work. She's the kind of boss everybody should have. You know that? Anything nice happened to you today?
Well, things went okay at the boutique. Paige came back, so that was good.
Good. That's good.
But you know what the best part of my day was?
What?
You came home. What'd we just do?
What did you just do, huh?
Something real strange happened today, though.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
Well, a man came to the door looking for some guy, and he said he had this address for him.
Who was he looking for?
Some guy named Bo Baker.
Bo Baker?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't believe this.
What do you mean?
Well, it's probably the same guy who came by the TV studio the other day looking for him. I guess everybody in Houston's looking for that guy.
Why? Who's this Bo Baker?
He's nobody I want you to meet. He's bad news.
This guy that came to the door, he really frightened us.
Yeah, did he touch you? He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, it wasn't anything like that. It was the way he acted. It was very, peculiar. It was like finding this Bo character was, a matter of life and death.
Okay, that does it. No way is anybody else coming to my apartment, bothering my family, my wife, getting you upset. I'm going to put a stop to this right now.
Wait a minute. What are you going to do?
I'm going to go see Ruby.
Oh, I should have known Ruby was involved
It's
in
a
all
long
this.
story, but I get the feeling it's about time I find out what the heck is going on around here.
Well, Billy Joe, wait a minute. I got dinner waiting. Oh.
See anything yet?
Nothing.
gotta be close now. I think it was right down around here.
Somebody probably already found him.
Nobody found him, Lurleen. Just keep looking, okay? You wanna know something funny? I'm real glad now you bought this truck. Came in handy.
Ruby,
Yeah?
do you believe in ghosts?
Of course not. Do you?
I'm trying not to.
Lurleen, there is no such thing as a ghost.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. It's all in your head.
I sure hope you're right. 'Cause I'd hate to run into Bo Baker's ghost tonight.
Lurleen! We got enough to worry about without thinking about ghosts now.
Well, I was just wondering.
Well, don't.
Okay. Ruby.
What?
I see him.
Where? Yep, that's him, all right.
What if somebody sees us this time?
Nobody's gonna see us if we hurry. Come on.
I'm really scared, Ruby.
Think about it, honey.
I can't help it.
Oh. Boy. Something is going on here. I don't know what could have made this happen.
I don't think I can touch him again, Ruby. He looks too weird.
He really does look weird, Lurleen. If I didn't know for a fact that this was Bo, I never would have recognized him. All right, come on. You got to help me. We come this far already.
I can't, Ruby. I just can't.
Look, honey, I'm going to put a bag over one end, okay?
Make it his face.
All right. Shine the light down here, would you? Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay.
He hardly weighs anything at all. He feels real light or something. Ruby.
What, honey?
Since no one can tell it's Bo, why don't we just leave him here?
Lurleen, you know why we can't do that. Paige saw me here. She told you. All right. We got it all done now. All we got to do is load him in the back of the truck and take him to the other end of Houston and dump him. Then it's all going to be over. Lurleen, don't you faint on me now. You go down there and pick up those feet.
Oh, Ruby.
Come on, Lurleen. Oh. Wait. Okay. Come on.
Okay.
Put the feet in first. I'll tell you one thing. I'm spending more time with Bo now than I ever did when we were married.
Stay tuned for the next part of Texas. And now, the next part of Texas.
You don't owe me an apology. Not if you think you were right.
Ricky, look, I just got carried away. I wanted so much to help Miles that I just expected everyone else felt the same way.
Brett, I know this thing with Miles is very important to you, but you got to understand that I can't just drop everything to help you out.
I realize that.
Look, I know your career is important to you, Ricky, and I want you to succeed at it.
Thanks. So, how's Miles? Is he doing all right?
Yeah, he's gonna be fine, I hope.
Look, Brett, I really hope I can help you out sometime. That's my cue.
Your career calls again.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta go. Well, I hope we'll be able to see each other again soon.
We'll see.
I guess I gotta go sing.
Yeah, I gotta go too.
I'll see you.
As I walk out in the streets of Laredo.
What I tell you? Isn't this a great place?
Yeah, I like it. I really do. I feel just like a Texan.
You look like a Texan almost.
Yeah, I'm wearing a shirt.
Yep.
Got the hat.
It's this hat. It's a little too new looking. I think you need to rough it up some. You've been out on the range all day.
Yeah, well,
Here, cowboy.
as long as I don't have to feel like I've been riding the range all day long. Stand saddles aren't added. I'm really glad you brought me here, Billy. I love soaking up the atmosphere.
Well, don't soak up too much atmosphere because we got to get home tonight.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what?
Billy Joe. Out back here?
I can't come in since I've been here.
Well, how about Lurleen?
Not here either, Billy Joe.
Oh, come on, Roy. I got to talk to my sister.
All right, bud. Wish I could help you.
I wish you could help me, too.
Whoa, Mr. Wright.
Oh, howdy.
Do you remember me? I'm Vivian. I work for Mr. Wheeler.
Vivian,
Yeah.
sure I do. How you doing?
Yeah, just fine. This is my friend John here. John, this is Billy Joe Wright, the TV star.
Oh, yeah. I had occasion to watch your show.
Oh, you like it?
There's a certain earthy psychology behind it.
That mean you like it?
Oh, yeah, it's enjoyable.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that.
You know, it's the funniest thing, John, because me and Mr. Wright keep bumping into each other all the time.
You do?
You do?
Well, sure. Don't you remember the last time was that night at the Top of the World Club?
That's it.
Of course it is.
No, I mean that's probably where my sister is. She's probably listening to Ricky Decker sing right now.
Oh, I like Ricky
Hey,
Decker.
look, I got to get going. It's been real nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Really nice meeting you there,
Yeah.
John.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Take care of yourself. Well, son of a gun, I bet you didn't think you were going to run into a celebrity tonight.
No, can't say as it did. He seemed like a real nice guy.
Oh, he is.
It's not gonna work.
Oh, this is great. I hope Mrs. Decker and Mr. Wheeler are having as good a time as we are.
Yeah. Here you go.
7, 8, 9, 10 boardwalk. I'll buy it.
You don't want to buy that. That'll just give you another monopoly in the high price district there.
No, I want to buy it.
All right. It'll be $400, please.
All right.
When am I going to be able to buy some of this wonderful real estate?
It's all in the wrist.
Wrist. I have the wrist. Now, milady, may I have the dice?
No. Doubles, and I go again. This is so much fun. I haven't played Monopoly in years.
Could have fooled me.
Maybe we should do this on a regular basis.
Do what on a regular basis?
Ah.
The wrist again. Want to buy it?
Nope.
Why not?
I already own it. But I will collect $200 for pass and go.
Okay. That does it. That really does it. Now, I'm going to play for keeps.
Oh, come on.
No. I've been letting you coast. I've been letting you win. I'm an expert at this game. Prepare to lose.
Never.
Never?
No.
You want to bet? Tell you what I'm going to do. You name the stakes. As high as you want. Just put up your stakes.
You're no different.
What? What's the matter? Are you afraid of a little bet?
I'm not afraid of anything. I just don't like men trying to push me around all the time.
Rena, what's the matter? What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, Grant. I'm just not going to be very good company tonight.
What is it?
It's nothing.
Rena!
I'm sorry, it's Justin.
Justin. Then there is something else between you and
And I can handle it, and I don't need any advice from you.
No advice.
On The Doctors, Nola discovers the real Billy in Natalie's diary.
You're not putting any stunts over on me, Billy, because I'm on to you.
You'd be sorry that you ever saw that.
No, Billy, you're gonna be sorry.
And a rejected Billy turns to the family he's neglected for so long.
I'm not taking Nola's rejects, Billy, so forget it.
This week on The Doctors.
She's gone.
What?
Brett. She's gone.
Yeah, I was looking for her.
I know.
I thought maybe she'd stay around so we could talk.
I got the feeling there was a little heat between you two.
Is that obvious, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't hard to notice.
Yeah, well, there is a little problem.
You want to talk about it?
Sure. Why not?
See.
You know, that sister of yours is one determined lady.
So what else is new?
She's headstrong as a mule.
Yeah, Brett. So what's the beef?
Well, let's just say we had a little disagreement. She wanted me to do something for her, and I just couldn't take the time out.
And she got on your case.
Yeah. Look, I'm trying to get myself established in a career. I can't just take off anytime she's in the mood, you know, and so she accuses me of being selfish because I won't drop everything just because she's whistling, you know. Besides, she doesn't listen to me anyway.
Brett's got a tough streak in her. She gets on these kicks every now and then, save the world and all that. And just because it means so much to her, she thinks it should mean so much to everybody else, too.
I don't know. Maybe she's right. But I gotta believe in what I'm doing, too.
Building your career is important. I agree with you 100%.
Well, then why can't you just talk some sense into her?
You're dreaming the impossible dream. Do you have a sister?
Yeah.
You ever tried to talk some sense into her?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I guess brothers and sisters don't listen to each other much, do they?
That's a lost cause.
Well, if we can't talk some sense into her, I just hope she doesn't go out on a limb and get herself into some kind of trouble she can't handle.
I hope so, too. But don't forget, I grew up with Brett. Not like she can handle most anything.
This little thing right here.
Yeah? Yeah, but how do I get them on?
Oh, wait.
What?
Miss Wheeler? Well, what are you two doing here? We're on a date. A date?
Yeah, we're taking an local car.
Oh. Well, this is the place to do it.
Yeah.
Want to join us? Yeah, sure, for a minute. So what do you think of the local color?
Well, it's simply fascinating. It really is. There's quite a lot to be said for honky-tonks like this one. There's much more to it than just being a bar. It's a real social phenomenon.
Yeah, well, that's one way to put it.
Yeah.
Are you looking for somebody, Miss Wheeler?
Friend.
Ricky Decker?
No. Oh, that would have been nice. What would have been
If
nice?
everybody in the Wheeler household been going out tonight.
Is there something I should know, Vivian?
Your father and Mrs. Decker are having dinner tonight, alone.
Oh, great! It's about time he made his move.
Oh, listen, Vivian. How would I take a little drive before we go home? It's getting late.
Oh, I suppose so. When we got home, we could have a piece of my apple pie, if they've left us any.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
You're welcome to join us.
Oh, no, you go on. I'll stay here.
Be careful here, because these guys can get pretty rough sometimes.
You have a good time tonight.
I have already. Bye.
I'll tell you, growing up with Brett was one non-stop adventure.
Sounds like it.
We'll have to get together sometime. I'll buy you a drink. We'll swap brother-sister stories, huh?
Sounds good to me. I look forward to it. Hey, Billy Joe, come on over here. You got to get to know this guy. Mark Wheeler, this is Billy Joe Wright. You remember him. Billy Joe's our local TV celebrity.
Mark Wheeler, we met before. World Oil, right?
You got it.
All right.
Now, Billy Joe here's the spokesman for ASI Gas.
Our competition.
Oh, no, only in a friendly way.
Is there any other? Ricky, really glad we got a chance to sit down and talk. I gotta be going.
Okay, Mark, good to see you. See you again.
All right. Billy Joe, nice to meet you.
My pleasure.
So, you come up here to hear me sing, huh?
No, I didn't. I came up here to find Ruby.
Ruby hasn't been around here all night.
What? Well, I'd sure like to know what's going on around here.
Why? What's wrong?
I'll tell you what's wrong. Bo Baker, that's what's wrong.
Oh, is Bo back?
That's just it. Nobody's seen him, but somebody sure is trying to find him.
What are you talking about?
This guy shows up at the studio yesterday, says he's looking for Bo, and today some guy shows up at my apartment and scares Nita.
Well, why would this guy be trying to find Bo?
Who knows? At the studio he gave me some story about insurance, and today he told Nita that he was a friend of Bo's.
Oh, yeah, and you know what kind of friends Bo would have.
Exactly. I just don't want anybody messing around with Nita or Billy Joe Jr.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I gotta talk to Ruby, but I won't be able to do that now. But she's got some explaining to do. First of all, I gotta find out why this Bo Baker guy shows up, offers a divorce, then disappears in thin air. And I got the sneaking suspicion that Ruby's up to something. That she's involved, as usual.
You still want to put a hotel on Boardwalk?
No. I'm sorry.
No. No need to apologize.
Yeah, that's probably true. You probably never let me get away with anything, will you?
Mm-mm. Not in business. Not in Monopoly.
You?
No. Most of all. Not with me.
I'll be closing up shortly. Miss Brett, I just thought I'd let you know.
Thanks, Roy. Oh, I thought you'd never get here. Did you find out anything?
No, nothing at all. I almost got myself into worse trouble. We'll have to follow up on that lead.
Miles, I wish you would let me help you.
Look, Brett, we've been through that before. This is too dangerous.
You know, I've been sitting here waiting all night. I was so worried something had happened to you.
It was something almost did.
Miles.
Look, don't you think you've done enough for me already?
Oh, the money.
I don't need this much money.
You might. You just keep it.
You'll get it back. All of it, I can promise you that no matter what happens.
Don't say that.
Look, I think this guy wants to get out of here.
Yeah.
You better be going.
Yeah, I can't exactly hide in the crowd.
But Brett, I appreciate this. I really want you to know that.
Oh, forget it, Miles. It's only money.
If I can't find that fire compass, nobody in Houston's going to worry about money. Money's no use in a ghost town. Come on, let's go.
What's this? Oh, that's some old puzzle Bo had. Oh. Are we ever gonna stop? Lurleen, I am doing the best I can. Yeah, well, that perfect spot you picked out on the other side of Houston turned out real good.
Look, I can't help it if they turn that swamp into a miniature golf course. It was perfect when it was a swamp.
I never did like miniature golf.
What?
I never could get that ball in the little hole.
Lurleen, we got more important things to think about right now, like you-know-who in the back of the truck.
Well, you're the mastermind. What are we going to do? We've been driving around for hours, and I'm really tired.
We are both tired, honey.
Do you know what time it is?
I know it's late.
What are we going to do now?
I'm thinking.
Where are we heading now?
Look, it's real late, and we are both tired, and that's when people make mistakes, right? Well, we can't afford to make a mistake when we dump those bodies.
So where are we heading?
The only place left.
Stay tuned. Texas will be right back.
Good. Nobody's out here. Still can't believe he's playing it here. Well, we couldn't really drive around with him all night. Get his feet, okay? Come on. If somebody finds him here, I'm really done for, Ruby.
Nobody's going to find him, Lurleen, not in that old trunk. Hold on. Wait,
Be sure.
Wait a minute.
Let me get the light. Okay. Okay.
Lurleen, I got the key to the trunk. Besides, I don't remember you coming up with a better idea, Lurleen.
Oh, Ruby, you sure he's going to fit in here?
Of course he's going to fit. Come on, let's find out.
Ruby, I hear something.
No, you don't, Lurleen. Come on, help me.
That looks like a very uncomfortable position.
He's dead. Yeah.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here at this time of night? You trying to scare everybody to death?
I was just making food for tomorrow.
At this time of night?
I'm all done now.
Well, good. Get out of here.
I was
Go home. Are you okay?
What if he saw something?
I don't think he did. You heard him.
What are we going to do now?
We're going to get the cots and we're going to go to sleep.
Ruby, I am not going to sleep in this room with him in the trunk.
It's okay. We'll sleep in the bar, Lurleen. I'll shut the door. Come on. We have a choice?
Guess not.
Oh. There you go, honey.
Ruby,
Yeah, hon?
why'd you ever marry Bo?
I don't know. I was crazy about him at the time. I guess I thought he'd help me on my way. Truth is, he turned out to be a big pain the whole time we were married. And you know something?
What?
Since I become a widow, he's been even a bigger pain. Honey, I'm awful sorry I got you in this mess. I really am.
Oh, Ruby, that's okay. That's what friends are for.
A cleaning test that might just surprise you.
This part of Texas was brought to you by Ivory. Natural soap. Simple, basic soap. To help your skin stay healthy looking. Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Texas.
Can I buy it? When I thought that you had enough clothes from that shopping spree that Justin treated you to.
Oh, you can never have enough clothes.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. All right, where are we wanting to go shopping?
Page 1?
Well, Well, you sure have good taste.
I got that from my sister.
Don't you try to flatter me, Allie.
Well, I just wish I had enough money so I wouldn't have to ask you to help me.
Well, your money's in trust and I'm responsible for it. Aunt Hildy didn't feel like you were mature enough to handle that kind of responsibility. And she's right.
Today is my 18th birthday.
18 is not 21. Allie. Aunt Hildy thought that she was doing the right thing by making me custodian of all your finances. So, for the next 3 years, you're just gonna have to live with my decisions. It won't be so bad.
All I want is a dress.
You can have a dress? Just go to page 1 and put it on my charge account.
Thanks. I just really want something special for my birthday.
Well, of course you do, I know. But, Al, you gotta remember, you're working at World Oil now, and you're gonna have to earn your living out of that.
Yeah, I know that. But I should look my best. I mean, if I'm going to be working for the competition, you're going to want me to make a good impression, aren't you?
Well, there's the birthday girl.
Hi, Justin.
This is one of the big ones, isn't it? Number 18?
Mm-hmm.
That means you're old enough to vote.
Yeah. The government trusts me. Not so sure about my sister.
I know you better than the government does.
I'm going to buy a dress that's going to knock your eyes out.
Don't I get a little birthday kiss
Nope,
here?
not today. I'm in a hurry.
Oh, you are in a hurry.
Yeah, I
aren't
got places to go and people to see.
That little sister of yours is getting to be one grown-up little girl.
Yeah, maybe. She sure has a lot of growing up to do.
Only 4 months to go. See you in Dallas. Oh, no, you don't, Justin.
Mama, what are you doing here? Honey, I was wondering if you and I could talk.
Are you all right? I'm fine. I don't know how you can do it. Do what? Go in there.
Well, I didn't have much choice. I had to make sure that back door was locked. We came in such a state last night, I just forgot to check it.
Is it still there?
What?
You know.
Of course it's still there, Lurleen. I mean, I didn't go opening the trunk, but a man in Beau's condition isn't about to get up and wander off.
Well, what if Roy or somebody tries to go in the office?
Let him. Nobody is going to look in that old steamer trunk of mine.
They might.
Lurleen, I wish you would stop worrying about the body. It's going to be all right. Nobody's going to find it.
What are we going to do with it?
When?
Now.
There's nothing we can do now, honey. It's broad daylight. All we can do is wait.
Texas. The first part of Texas is brought to you by Puritan Oil. Low in saturated fats with no cholesterol. Puritan knows you're fighting serum cholesterol. Puritan wants you to win.
You know, I think we should plan something special for this evening. Help Allison celebrate her 18th. Turning 18, you know, is a big moment in a kid's life. It's kind of a rite of passage. It's when people consider you an adult.
Allison already considers herself an adult.
Well, for all practical purposes, she is.
Don't encourage her, please.
Well, as of today, she can vote. And in some states, she is past the age of consent.
And I certainly don't think that's any reason to celebrate.
And darling, I think you're taking this all too seriously. An 18th birthday is an event, and I think we should acknowledge it.
Justin, why can't you just give her a nice present?
I plan to, but I think we should take her out and show her a good time.
We don't have reservations anywhere.
All right. If you don't want to go out, we won't go out. We'll have a great party at home.
Now, Justin, I don't have time to plan a party.
You don't have to worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. Just leave it all to me.
Paige, what are we going to do about Lurleen Harper?
Oh, I don't know, honey. We haven't really had anything like that happen here before.
Well, I think you can trust her. I don't think she was intending to steal the dress.
Oh, I know that, Nita. That's what makes it more confusing.
Did she say anything to you about coming back? Maybe she wanted to buy the dress.
I don't have the slightest idea, Nita. The last thing I remember is her telling us that she wasn't feeling well. And then I got the phone. And the next thing I looked up and she was gone and the dress was gone with her.
And Ethel wasn't even finished pinning up the hem.
Yeah.
I went and got a glass of water and then came back. No Lurleen.
Yeah, I know.
I wonder how she's doing. Maybe I should give her a call.
That is a good idea, Anita. And if she's still feeling well, then maybe one of us can drive over to the coop and pick up the dress, okay?
Okay.
I don't know how you can eat.
I'm starving. We got quite a workout last night. You sure you don't want something?
I'm too nervous. I just know we're gonna get caught.
Oh, man. I wish you'd calm down. All this fainting and screaming is not going to help the situation.
I know, but I can't help it. I just can't believe this whole thing is happening.
Well, it is. And we got to figure out something to do with that liability in there.
You know, there's one thing I don't understand, Ruby.
What?
Don't dead people, well, you know, don't they sort of...
I know what you mean. I've been wondering about that myself. It seems to me there ought to be some kind of odor sitting in by now.
Ruby.
Leave it to Bo. He never could do anything right. Wonder if it's got something to do with the way his body looks.
Maybe he died of some strange disease.
Well, I don't know what he died of. All I know is I didn't kill him.
Ruby, we should have called the police.
Lurleen, I'll explain to you why we couldn't do that. I made so many threats against Bo about that divorce. If I showed up with his body, nobody would ever believe that I was innocent.
Well, I believe it.
Go get that.
I don't want to.
Well, it's probably just one of the distributors or something.
Well, then you answer it. You're the manager.
This is the Coop, home of the best country western sounds.
Hi, Ruby. This is Nita. Is Lurleen there? I'd like to speak to her.
Oh, hi, Nita. Hold on a minute. It's Nita. She wants to talk to you.
The dress. Oh, Ruby, I forgot all about the dress. Oh, Nita. This is Lurleen. Oh, Nita, I'm so ashamed.
Oh, honey, there's no need to be. Paige and I are just worried about you. You feeling better, honey?
Some, but I forgot all about the dress.
Well, listen, since you're not feeling well, why don't I stop on by the coop and pick it up myself? Unless, of course, you'd like to keep it.
Oh, no, Nita, I don't think I'll keep it.
Okay, then I'll just stop on by, all right?
No, there's really no need. I'll just bring it by the shop myself. It's no trouble, really.
Okay, all right, Lorraine.
Okay, bye. Oh, Ruby, I've got to get that dress back to page 1 right away. Ruby?
What?
It's in there with Bo.
Oh, Lurleen, you have got to get over this. Okay.
Oh,
Here you go.
thank you,
purse.
Ruby. Okay. Oh.
Lurleen.
Well, hi, Miss Kate. What are you doing here?
Well, I haven't heard from you in a long time, and I just thought I'd come by and see how you're doing.
Talk to Lurleen, honey? Yeah, I reached her at the coop. She feeling better?
I guess so. What's she going to do about the dress?
Oh, she's not going to take it.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought it looked lovely on her.
Paige, I'm very concerned about her. I don't think she's feeling at all well.
Why, did she say something?
Yeah, she sounded very strange on the phone. When I offered to go over to the coop and pick up the dress, she said no, that she wanted to bring it back here herself.
Well, good. I'll save one less trip for you. And I think I'm going to need you this afternoon. Honey, will you just go into the office now? I want to talk to you about these orders that I have tonight.
Hi, Paige.
Hi, Allison. How are you, hon?
Fine, thank you.
Oh, I don't think you've met my assistant, Nita Wright. This is Allison Linden.
How do you do, Allison?
Allison, actually, Nita has a design line of her own here. And some things I think you'd look sensational in.
Paige, I wanted to tell you that I wore the culottes you sold me to the equestrian meeting at the Hunts Club, and they were an absolute smash.
Good, hon. I'm glad they worked out. Well, what can we do for you today?
Well, I need a dress.
Okay, that shouldn't be very difficult. What kind?
Well, today is my 18th birthday.
happy birthday!
Congratulations. So I need something mature. You know, something that will help me feel the way I need to feel today.
Huh?
Something daring.
You are sure I'm not interrupting anything?
No, Mama.
Where were you going in such a hurry?
Out. I had some business that I had to attend to.
Must be urgent.
No, just unpleasant, and I want to get it over with.
Oh, I suppose I can understand that. What lovely flowers, honey. Who are they from?
Mama, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble concentrating. I know that we said that we could talk, but I'm not sure that this is the best time.
Honey, is something wrong?
It's nothing serious.
You certainly seem upset.
No, just angry. But it's strictly business, Mama, and the sooner I deal with it, the better off I'll be. But I really have got to leave it. Could I see you later at the station? How would that be?
Perhaps that's best.
Unless it's... Is it something important?
No, it can wait.
You're sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll see you at the station.
It can wait.
How have you been, Lurleen?
Me? Oh, well, I've been fine. I couldn't be better.
No, you look a little pale to me. Have you been ill?
No. Well, maybe a little. I had a little touch of something the other day, but it's nothing serious. Would you like some coffee or something?
Oh, no, thank you, honey. I can stay only a few minutes.
Hello, Mrs. Marshall.
Have you been eating right?
Oh, yeah, Wang's a real good cook.
Wang?
Yeah, well, he's our cook. He's Chinese, and he cooks the best chili and Hunan chicken and, well, just all sorts of things.
Oh, well, I don't know that it's such a good idea for you to try to live on the kind of food you can get here. It's no substitute for a home-cooked meal.
Yeah. Well, Ruby and me are going to be able to have all the home-cooked meals we want real soon.
Oh?
Yeah, we found a really wonderful apartment.
Where?
Well, it's out near River Oaks. Oh, Miss Kate, it's really beautiful. It's got an eating kitchen and a dining room and a swimming pool and 3 bedrooms.
Well, it sounds expensive.
Well, yeah, it would be, except it's a rent-controlled building.
Well, why do you need 3 bedrooms?
I don't know. It just came with 3 bedrooms, so we took took it.
One's going to be a guest room.
Oh, yeah, that's right. See, that means that if Jenny or you or somebody wants to come visit us, then we have a place to put you up.
Oh, Lurleen, I hope you're not letting your granddaddy's money go to your head. I'd hate to see you lose your good sense of values.
No, Miss Kate, I wouldn't let that happen.
Do you still read your Bible every night?
Yes, well, when I have the time.
Lurleen, you've had a good Christian upbringing. I don't want to see you backsliding now.
Miss Kate, you don't have to worry about that.
I hope not.
Miss Kate, I don't want to seem rude, but I have an errand to run. I have to return this dress.
Oh, where'd you get it?
Page 1.
Oh, of course.
I won't be gone long, Miss Kate. Can you wait for me till I get back?
No, I'm afraid not. I don't think I'd feel comfortable.
Well, I'm really sorry I have to run, but I'll make it up to you. I'll come out to the ranch and visit you real soon. Just as soon as Ruby and me get moved.
Oh, Lurleen, I'll look forward to that.
Will you give Jenny and Steve my love?
I will.
Bye, Lurleen. See you later. You don't have to worry about Lurleen, Mrs. Marshall. I'm taking real good care of her.
That's what I'm afraid of. It wasn't easy for me to go to that place. And I can't say I'm exactly pleased with what I found.
You know, Kate, you shouldn't worry about Lurleen so much. Even though she's from another generation, she certainly has been raised with a lot of good common sense. I wouldn't worry about her.
You wouldn't sound so sure of yourself if you'd seen that coop place.
From what I understand, it's quite a good investment. She and Ruby are making good money.
I don't think anything good can come from a place like that. It's nothing but a cheap honky-tonk, Ginny. A saloon. You know, I've heard the ranch hands talk about the kinds of things that go on in that place.
Well, I'm sure that's changed, too. I mean, since Lurleen and Ruby took it over, it's probably all different.
That's another thing. That Ruby Wright. I just don't like the idea of Lurleen getting so involved with that girl, and it looks like they're getting in deeper and deeper. They've even gotten an apartment together.
Lurleen's got to live somewhere.
River Oaks, with heaven knows how many bedrooms and a swimming pool.
Sounds wonderful.
Well, Lurleen wasn't brought up like that. I just don't know what that girl's thinking of.
You really are worried about her, aren't you, Kate?
Jenny, I've heard about those singles apartments. I just don't want anything like that happening to Lurleen in that place.
Okay, then I've got a great idea. Why don't you and I give Lurleen and Ruby a surprise housewarming party? Once you go over there and see the place, you'll find out where she lives. Come on, Kate. When you've seen it, you'll feel a lot better about Lurleen.
Turn them a little more like this, honey. Okay? Yeah, well, I would certainly call that daring.
Well, that's the effect I want.
Now, don't put her off. I think she looks perfect.
Oh, I don't know. I just can't decide.
Hello, Paige. Nita?
Hi there. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Nice surprise.
Oh, and who's this gorgeous lady in the sexy gown?
It's too late, TJ. You had your chance. I mean, I asked you to lunch and you turned me down.
Yeah, but I didn't know you were going to turn out like this.
You really like it?
It's a knockout.
I wanted something that I'd be noticed in, you know.
Well, I think you found it.
Well, in that case, Paige, I think you've made a sale.
Great. You don't think I'm going to hire you to come in and flatter all of my customers like that? That'd be all right. Why don't you go back with Nita, honey? She'll help you with the dress, okay?
You sure you like it now and you're not just saying that to tease me?
You know I wouldn't.
Oh, I don't know any such thing. Bye.
Bye. See you in a minute. Well, hello there.
You know, Ashley is really going to have her hands full with that one.
All right, Justin.
What a pleasure. What brings World Oil's lovely head of production in to see me at this hour of the morning?
You know perfectly well what brings me here.
Well, I guess it has nothing to do with business. Flowers.
They were waiting on my desk for me.
Rena, there's no reason to come over here and thank me in person. A simple phone call would have done beautifully.
You are the most despicable...
Something wrong with the flowers? I'll call that florist right away. I specifically ordered roses. I know how much you love roses.
How dare you send that message to my office?
I thought it was a nice touch. Something personal to remind you of me and our little bet.
I don't need roses to remind me of you, Justin. And as for the bet, I'm calling it off.
Stay tuned for the next part of Texas. And now, the next part of Texas.
I would love to have lunch with you, but I can't. I really, really can't.
Why not?
Look at that appointment book. It is full.
The price of success, huh?
No, the price of a long weekend.
Well, any regrets?
Regrets? No. Why should I have regrets?
Well, I don't know. We did manage to get off kind of a rocky start.
Rocky? I don't know why you would call it rocky. No, actually, Mr. Canfield, I thought it was interesting.
Oh, that's a dangerous word.
Why?
Well, there's not a lot of passion in the word interesting.
Well, there wasn't a lot of passion in our weekend either. At least not at the beginning.
You mean you didn't find it romantic sitting in the car the first night?
I haven't found it romantic sitting in a car since I was in high school.
And you weren't disappointed?
I had a wonderful time, TJ.
Good. And maybe we can do it again real soon.
I'd like that. I'd like that very much.
Nothing's wrong with me, but you sure seem jumpy enough.
I'm not jumpy. I didn't hear you come in the door.
Ruby, you're acting like somebody with a guilty conscience.
What do you want? Aren't you supposed to be at the studio?
Not yet. It's early. Besides, I need to talk to you.
About what?
About Bo.
I ain't got the time now, Billy Joe. I'm busy.
You don't look that busy to me, Ruby.
Well, I am busy. I was busy till you came in here and disturbed me. What do you want to know about Bo? Is that insurance guy pestering you again? Is that what it is?
No. But now somebody's pestering Nita.
About Bo?
Yesterday, some guy comes to my apartment and starts asking Nita all sorts of crazy questions.
Well, that must have been that insurance guy.
No, I don't think so. Nita said the guy had an accent. Ruby, have you talked to Bo since he refused to sign those divorce papers?
No. I already told you. Why do you keep asking me that?
Because I don't like the idea of strange men coming to my place asking all sorts of crazy questions. Look, especially about Bo Baker.
I don't know what you want me to do about it, Billy Joe. Look, if you have a complaint, go register it with the insurance.
He's not with the insurance company, Ruby. You're not even listening to me.
I'm listening to you. I just don't know what you want me to do about it.
You're still Bo's wife, ain't you?
Billy Joe, you don't have to worry about Bo anymore.
Divorce or no divorce, we've seen the last of him.
Well, Ruby, how come everybody in Houston's looking for that guy?
I don't have time to argue with you now, Billy Joe. You know, I have an apartment that I have to take care of. Lurleen and I are moving into a new apartment. It's hard. It's time I got ready to do it.
I'm really sorry about running out with this dress. It's such a pretty little thing. I know you were worried sick.
Oh, Lurleen. Well, we were worried, but not about the dress. Are you sure you're all right, honey?
Yeah, it's probably just one of those 24-hour things.
Yeah.
All right, here are your clothes.
Thanks, Nita.
Now, you sure you don't want to take this dress? I thought it looked real nice on you.
I did, too.
Yeah, it does, but I don't think it's really me.
Well, you know, Lurleen, maybe we should try for something else. Nita has her own design line right now. I think some of those would look smashing on you.
That's all right, Paige. I've wasted enough of your time already.
Oh, you're not wasting our time. This is what we're here for.
You know, Paige, I've got an idea.
Uh-huh.
How about that little sailor dress, you know, the blue one in the Rosalind collection?
Oh, don't bother, Nita. I really have to go.
Are you sure, honey?
Yeah, I really don't feel good all of a sudden again.
You do look a little tired, sweetheart.
Well, it's just that I'm not getting a good night's rest with those, cots we're using at the coop.
Yeah. Well, maybe you can come back again later when you're a little more rested.
Yeah, some other time.
Okay.
Bye.
She did not look well, Nita. Maybe one of us should have gone with her.
No, I don't think so.
Well, why not?
I think I know what's bothering Lurleen.
On The Doctors, Nola discovers the real Billy in Natalie's diary.
You're not putting any sense over on me, Billy, because I'm on to you.
You'd be sorry that you ever saw that.
No, Billy, you're gonna be sorry.
And a rejected Billy turns to the family he's neglected for so long.
I'm not taking Nola's rejects, Billy, so forget it.
This week on The Doctors.
I think Lurleen is nervous.
About what?
About being here in page 1.
Why would she be nervous about being here?
Oh, because I was when I first came here. You gotta remember, Paige, Lurleen was brought up on a ranch. Small town.
Yeah.
And this is a boutique. With fancy people and fancy clothes. Well, that's gotta be scary to someone like Lurleen.
Well, I just wish you were a little more comfortable here.
She'll get there in time. I did. Honey, what are you doing here?
Hi, darling. How you doing, huh? Hi, Paige.
Billy Joe, would you two excuse me? I have so much work to do. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay. I'll see you later. Well, cowboy, what are you doing here?
Oh, I just stopped by to see if I could talk my best girl into going out to lunch.
Oh, I'd love to.
Great.
Oh, I can't.
You can't?
No, I've got a luncheon date.
Oh.
Billy Joe, it's business.
Oh.
This buyer from the Linderman chain is coming. Paige said she'd hold down the fort while I go and talk to them about maybe them carrying some of my designs.
Oh. What's his name?
Who?
The buyer.
Oh, his name is Mrs. Alice Franklin.
Sorry about that. Did I sound jealous?
A little.
Well, I was. Can't blame me, though. We are newlyweds in a way, you know.
Yeah, we're newlyweds. With a 7-month-old baby.
Nita, do you know how happy you've made me, huh?
Billy Joe, we can't do this here.
Sure I can.
Well, maybe you can.
Glad we got that all worked out. I'm glad we got everything worked out.
So am I.
Nita, everything's going to be smooth sailing from here on in. You know that? I promise you, Mrs. Wright.
Oh, it's been quite a while since we've seen you here at the ranch, Vicky.
Yes, it has, Kate. I had an appointment in Marshall Village, and I just thought I'd drop by and see how you were doing. You know, I don't think we've had a chance to visit since, Ginny and Ryan's wedding.
Has it been that long?
I'm afraid so. Of course, Stryker and I were away for a while.
Oh, you were?
Yes. Stryker had business in Mexico, and we decided to make it a working vacation.
Well, that must have been nice for you.
Yes, it was. You know, Kate, it's a shame that Ryan's had to spend so much time in Venezuela. I'm sure Jenny's missed him very much.
We all did.
Where's Jenny?
Oh, she's inside. She's on the phone with Wanda. They're planning a housewarming for Lurleen.
Well, isn't that thoughtful? Lurleen is a very sweet child. I must say I was shocked when I learned that her grandfather sold the ranch to Justin before he died.
Yes, we all were. And now Lurleen's planning to move into one of those fancy apartment complexes in Houston. Can't say I approve of it. I just don't think a girl like Lurleen has any business living in a place like that. Of course, Ginny tells me that I ought to go in and look at it.
Well, Kate, there are some very nice apartments there.
Oh, Kate, I think you're talking to one. Well, Vicky, I had no idea you were here.
Hello, Jenny. I can't stay long.
I'm sorry I was so excited, but Wanda and I are trying to plan this party, and she came up with some of the greatest ideas.
Oh, good.
As a matter of fact, you should stop by because Lurleen's new place is not too far from where you live.
Well, I certainly will if I can.
Oh, Vicky, you have to leave so soon.
I'm sorry, Kate, but I just remembered a few things I have to clear up at the studio before I go home. Oh, and, Ginny, let me know when that party is.
I will.
Sounds like fun.
Good.
Well, goodbye, Vicky. Now, don't be a stranger.
I won't. Bye, Kate.
Bye-bye, Vicky. Boy, Vicky hasn't been out here for a long time. What does she want?
I haven't the faintest idea. Said she came out here and just thought she'd drop in and say hello. What'd Wanda have to say?
Oh, Wanda had some great ideas. She said that last week, Mrs. Oberlin had a housewarming for her little girl. I made some notes down in the kitchen. And the women all got together. Your bet is childish, Justin. Childish and unprofessional.
Yes, I'm a bet, Rena. I don't think it's childish at all. It has a certain frontier spirit to it. An old wildcatter like your daddy would understand.
Oh, come on, Justin. The frontier is over. This is 1982, and Houston is no frontier town.
All that civilization didn't stop you from making that bet that night, did it?
Only because you made me angry. You're very good at that, you know.
Yes, I know. I wonder why.
And I have no intention of honoring a bet that I was goaded into.
You should have more control. Are you afraid of the outcome?
Of course not. Marshall Oil is doomed, Justin. You're going to overreach yourself, and the whole thing is going to come crumbling down.
That's not what I meant. I wonder if you aren't secretly hoping that you'll lose our little wager.
I told you I'm calling the wager off.
No, you're not. Bet is a bet, unless you're not a woman of your word.
You really do have a schoolyard mentality, don't you? Well, this isn't a game, Justin.
Of course it is. I can't believe you're so upset. If you're the businesswoman that you claim to be, or you're going to run me into the ground. Inside of 4 months, I'll just pack up and leave Texas. If, well, maybe you're worried that there'll be a different outcome, I can't help telling you I did make a reservation at that little hotel in Dallas for our evening together.
Cancel it. It's not going to happen.
If you want to capitulate, we can take care of everything right here and now.
You're crazy. The bet's back on, Justin. And I'm going to win.
No way.
I found the report, the survey. Why are you here?
Thank you very much, Ashley. I have to make sure that TJ sees this. There's really no reason for you to hang around. I'll be a long while with this. Rena, excuse me, lady.
Wait just a minute, Rena. I asked a question and I'd like an answer. Why are you here?
Hi. Why didn't you wait for me? I could have helped you move all this stuff. Oh, Ruby, don't you just love this place? And it's ours.
I'm crazy about this place, honey. And it's just like us. Real classy. You take care of the dress?
Yeah, I returned it.
Paige says she thought it was weird that you ran off like that.
Oh, no, both she and Nita are real polite.
Did she mention anything about me in the truck?
No, she didn't. Ruby, I don't think my nerves can take much more of this.
Oh, honey, just hang in there. It's not going to be too much longer now. All we got to do is just stay calm and get rid of Bo's body. Then we'll be home free.
Ruby, you didn't bring him here, did you?
Of course not. I left him at the coop in the office.
Ruby, what are we going to do with him?
I don't know yet, but I'll think of something. I always do.
The police. Oh, you stop, Lily.
Who is it?
Gretchen Randolph.
Who?
Gretchen Randolph. Hi, I'm your next door neighbor. I can't tell you how glad I am to see young people moving in. The couple who had this place before were so old. I mean, really old. Well, they were nice enough, but they were so quiet. I swear, sometimes I felt just like I was living next door to a graveyard. Oh. Hi, I'm Gretchen.
Hi, I'm Lurleen Harper, and this is my roommate, Ruby Wright.
Lurleen and Ruby. Now, those are two real Texas names. You both must be natives, right? Well, I'm originally from Cleveland, and nobody has names like Ruby and Lurleen up there.
Gretchen, look, it was real neighborly of you to drop by and everything, but Lurleen and me aren't ready for company yet.
Well, usually I bring along a coffee cake when we got new neighbors, but you two kind of snuck up on me. I wasn't prepared. You know, it's funny that I didn't see you two when you came around to look at the place.
Well, we didn't exactly knock on your door to tell you we were apartment shopping.
Well, that would explain it. And I don't want you to think that I'm nosy. There's just not much around here that goes on that I miss.
Look, I don't want you to think I'm rude or anything, but we really got a lot of unpacking to do. We're real busy.
I understand, and if there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, just don't hesitate to call on me.
We'll do that.
I mean it now. If we can help at all, just give a holler. I'm right next door.
We'll keep that in mind.
Well, I asked you a question. Why are you here?
I don't think that's any of your business, Ashley.
Well, you are so very wrong, Miss Rena, because everything that happens in this office is my business.
Well, why don't you ask your husband why I'm here?
I will. But right now I'm asking you.
I don't owe you an explanation.
Now, see, we're not at World Oil now, Miss Rena. We're at Marshall Oil. And as long as we're here, we're going to play the game by my rules.
You and Justin play a lot of games, don't you?
Not like some people I know. You know, you played detective and you tried to break up my marriage. Then you played lawyer and you tried to bankrupt this company. Well, I don't know what you're playing at now, but you're not welcome to play it here.
I'm well aware of that, so if you'll kindly step aside, I'd be more than happy to leave.
Yeah, you think you're real smart hiring Allison, don't you?
Now we're getting to it. That's what's got you upset.
Well, you're wrong, Rena. You're wasting your time with Allison. She's not going to give you the help you want.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yes, you do.
I don't need your sister's help. I don't need any help at all, Ashley. I'm going to bring Marshall Oil to its knees, and I'm going to do it all by myself, Ashley.
like this alone.
Stay tuned. Texas will be right back.
Is Sabrina gone?
Yes. No thanks to you. Why did you go and leave us like that?
Well, I just thought maybe you'd have a better chance of getting rid of her than I did.
Well, thanks a lot. Now, why was she here?
Didn't she tell you?
No. She said it was none of my business. I should ask you.
Oh, well, I think she was just gloating over some lease that she stole right out from under TJ. Frankly, I really wasn't paying that much attention.
Well, no, why did she have to make a personal appearance? Couldn't she gloat over the phone?
Well, apparently not. Maybe she just wanted to upset you. From the looks of things, I think maybe she succeeded.
That woman gives me the willies, Justin.
Oh, I don't think you should think that way.
I don't trust her. And I don't want her here, ever.
I think Karina's got the message, dear.
Thanks, Justin. Appreciate your support.
Hey, was that you that flew by me there without saying hello?
What do you want?
What?
What do you want?
What do I want? I want to know if the papers for the Summer Hayes Ranch are ready for my signature.
No, still working on them.
Good. When you're finished, I'd like to look them over with you.
Right, when I'm finished.
Have you had lunch yet?
No. It's not enough time. I've got work to do.
Maybe you'd better have some lunch.
I may never have lunch again.
Okay.
I can't help telling you, I did make a reservation at that little hotel in Dallas for our evening together. If you want to capitulate, we can take care of everything right here and now.
This part of Texas was brought to you by the Comfortable Diaper. Love's disposable diapers. Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Texas.
Well, that's just about all the time we have, so this is Billy Joe Wright telling you next time, before you go to bed tonight, make sure you write down 3 of the most important things you need to get done tomorrow, all right? Write them down on a piece of paper, and then tomorrow, do them. We'll see y'all later. So long. Thank you, darling. It was a wonderful show. I don't know, will you show her out?
Sure
She
thing,
hasn't
Billy
been
Joe.
before.
Great show today.
Thank you, honey.
Billy Joe, very good show today.
Thank you, Miss Bellman.
As a matter of fact, all your shows have been excellent. I've been watching.
Well, thank you very much.
Very proud of you.
Excuse me, Miss Bellman. These messages came for you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Bellman, I've been wanting to thank you for giving me my first big break here, and I'll always do my best, because I really love what I'm doing. I really do. No, ma'am, I'll never let you or KVIK down. Never.
Thank you, Billy Joe. Will you excuse me, please? I have something I must take care of.
Mama?
Well, hello, sweetheart.
Hello.
What brings you here?
I brought you these papers that you left at home.
Oh, thank you very much.
I also wanted to tell you that I won't be joining you for dinner tonight.
Oh, other plans?
Mm-hmm. I'm having dinner with Grant.
Oh, hey. Oh.
Okay. Oh, home sweet home, huh? Got the groceries. Oh, I'm all tuckered out. Yeah. Oh, what's in there? Damn it, Bo. You were nothing but trouble to me the whole time you were alive. Now that you're dead, you're even more trouble. What is this thing? Damn. You ready, honey?
Ruby, I've been thinking about it. I don't think we should try to move Bo's body. Let's just leave it be.
Eileen, we can't leave it be. You heard what Paige said. She saw me in your truck the night we dumped the body. And now Nita knows that, too. I just know somebody's going to say something. I just know it. We got no choice, Lurleen. We got to move that body before somebody puts two and two together and comes up with me. And because your truck was involved, it means you, too.
Ruby, I don't think I can do it. Not again. It was bad enough the first time. He looked so weird.
Lurleen, you have to do it. You know, they'll consider you an accessory to the crime.
There wasn't any crime.
Well, you know that, and I know that. But nobody else knows that. And we got to keep it that way.
What's he going to look like now? Worse than he did before. Ruby, I'm scared.
Look, Lurleen, I'm not crazy about the idea of dragging a dead body around either, but the way I see it, we don't have much choice.
You mean we're going to put him in those...
Well, we can't walk around with him like he's drunk now. Not in the shape he's in. Come on. Let's get out of here before we have any customers.
What if we can't find the place where we dumped him?
We'll know it when we see it. Come on, let's go.
Oh, Ruby.